to Kharis Tutorials. I'm Simeon. I'm sure we are all ready for today's class. And here is going to be a midi dress. It's going to be the half bodies, a kimono style, and a basic flare at the base. I'll be using 2 yards of Ankara fabric and 1 yard of plain material at the base of my dress. So we'll be needing our basic measurements like the half length, the full length of the dress. We'll be needing the sleeve length from the middle back, and that's all. So let's move to the cutting table. Welcome to Kharis Tutorials. I'm Simeon. I'm going to be making this free dress. It's a midi dress on a request. So the fabric I'll be using is just 3 yards of Ankara, and I won't be needing my lining. The first thing we need to take is the half length. That's what I'll be cutting it first, and the half length is 15 inches. So I added 1 inch at the top because I'm going to be folding at the top. Now to fold the fabric, you're going to measure from the middle back, that's from the bone, from the center back, to wherever you want the sleeve or the dress to stop on the hem. So my own measurement is 12 inches, and I added extra 1 inch to fold. So here I have 13 inches. Here is my 15 inches. This is my extra 1 inch, which I'll be using to fold at the top. Here is my 12 inches, which is the underbust length. So what I'm going to be taking at this point is the underbust circumference measurement, just plus 4 divided by 4. It's the same as the underbust circumference measurement divided by 4 plus 1. And my measurement here is just 8 inches. I don't need to take the bust circumference measurement because obviously what I folded is more than the bust circumference measurement. Now what I'm just going to do is to note my 7 or 7.5 inches. Now this is going to serve as the opening, where the hem is going to come out from. So 7 inches, because I don't want it showing my armpit. You can still reduce to 6 if you like, or 8 inches depending on the size, which means from this edge, or from, it means from this edge I am going to slant to my underbust circumference measurement like this. And better still, you can just take your bust circumference measurement at this point to be sure that what you have is more than the bust measurement, but obviously it should be more than. This is going to be the front. I'm going to place this to cut the back. It's going to be the same thing, no zipper allowance. So just fold your fabric to cut for back. So I already have front and back. The next thing I'm going to be cutting is the base, which is going to be a double flare. And I'm going to be using my waist measurements here at the top. The underbust circumference measurements, which is 28 inches. So divided by 4, that's 7 inches. Now we have cut out 15 inches for the length, and the remaining length for me is 18 inches. So the full length is 33 inches. 18 inches, and I'm going to be adding my allowance. So I'm going to make it 20 inches because I'll be joining at the top, and also I'll be folding the base of my dress. So here is my 20 inches. Just in case you want to learn how to cut different types of flare, I have a tutorial on how to cut that. So you can check my tutorials on how to cut different types of flare. Now we have the base, we have the top. What I'm going to do from here is to get the neck width. So I am going to be taking 6 inches. You can make it 5 inches, yours can be 7 inches depending on what you want. So I'm going to open it up and I'm going to be joining from this very edge. I'm going to be joining to stop at the 6 inches. I'm going to repeat the same at this point and stop at the 6 inches. After that, I am going to be folding. I'll show you how to go about that. Alright, I explained earlier that to join, all we just need to do is join the 2 fabric to this point and also at the other edge. So after joining, I folded one part to this side and the other side to the other side. So this is what I have. Here is going to be the neck line. After that, what I'm going to be doing is at this underbust circumference, I'm going to measure my measurement. That's 28 inches divided by 2 is 14. Here I have 16, so I have 1 inch and I have 1 inch. So I'm going to also take this opening is going to be for the round sleeve. So I'm going to take you can take 6, you can take 7 inches. So here is 7 inches. So I'm going to be joining in this manner from the here is going to be fitted, okay? This underbust circumference is going to be fitted while the rest will be free. So I have to slant and stop at this point so that I can fold in the edges here and on the left hand side. Now at this base, I'm going to measure my 7 inches as well. And at the base here, I'm going to leave about 3 inches. So this is where my sewing is going to stop. I'm going to slant to join and I'll stop at this point so that I can fold in this edge as well. Now this opening, I'm going to be placing the flare round. It is going to come from this side. I'm going to be joining it at the base like this. Then it will come like this and then stop at this point. All right, so that I can close the remaining parts of this flare and leave about 2 or 3 inches on this part of the flare as well, so that my zip now will be by the side. So let's quickly do that. I'm going to take my joining on one side and stop at this edge. I am going to take the other one and stop at this edge. After that, I'm going to join the flare. I am going to join the flare to the base of the afflict. All right, after joining, this is the end result. And here is where we're going to be fixing the zipper. Also, if you'd like your dress to have a slit, you can just do that. You can open it up on this side and fold it in. I'm going to be adding this plain fabric to mine at the base, and it's going to be coming up like this. It's going to be in pleated form, whereby I will be leaving 1 inch and the rest will extend just like this. So it's going to be on the dress and I'm going to take it round. That is the end of our training. So we have come to the end of the training, and if you like this video, kindly like and share so others would learn as well. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, click the bell as well to get notified each time I upload a new video. And I'll see you next class. Bye.